What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, and I want to ask that you excuse my voice. My voice has been shot. I was going to take a couple of days off, but my phone, my social media, my messenger has been blowing up about this Momo challenge. So I just wanted to give my take on the Momo challenge and just give a few thoughts. And it is great that the parents are concerned, which you should be, but I just want to give my take on it and some information that I have. It's nothing groundbreaking. This is a quite old challenge, and I'm going to show a few different clips. Now, the Momo challenge is not this scary suicide challenge just causing kids to commit suicide. It actually originated from a statue. So check this out, folks, called Mother Bird. So as you can see, whenever we zoom out, it shows the entire statue. I mean, it is creepy looking, but that's where it came from. So here's another picture where it's actually at an exhibit. And I'm going to have a little bit more information about the bird shortly. So the challenge is basically you get these texts, you have to do what the person says, or Momo is going to come get you and affect your family and stuff like that. It's a a chain letter on steroids. Think about Bloody Mary from back in the day. If you're a parent, if you're old enough to remember Bloody Mary. So the person lays out these challenges, somebody behind the scenes, and then the final challenge is to kill yourself. There was a report of a 12-year-old girl in Argentina. She committed suicide by hanging, and they blamed the Momo challenge, but there's no real evidence that that was the cause of her suicide. There have been no deaths in the United States connected to this meme, and there is no clear origin for the return of this Momo challenge. Years ago, there was a challenge called the Blue Whale Challenge. Same thing, it was a suicide thing, 50 challenges in 50 days, and on the last day you commit suicide. And in Russia, 130 suicides were linked to this. And the person who took credit for it, his name was Philip Butikin. I don't know if I said his name right. But he took credit for the Blue Whale Challenge, all the suicide groups, and he said he did it because he's trying to cleanse the world of unworthy people. Come to find out after an investigation that there was zero evidence. There was no link between him, the challenge, and all these suicides that happened in Russia. The return of the challenge is most likely hackers looking for personal info. YouTube has deleted hundreds and millions of comments and hundreds of videos just because of some challenge from years ago, just because it's viral right now. One thing parents do need to watch out for are channels devoted to creating videos that look like cartoons and for kids to watch. Think about Peppa Pig. There have been reports where kids watching Peppa Pig sitting there with their parents, and then all of a sudden an ad pops up, boom, and it shows that creepy picture of the Momo bird. And so, I mean, it's freaking kids out, just that scary image. These are things that has happened in the past with other creepy images. I mean, it has been picking up steam. People are panicking. And I mean, this is the same old stuff. But I mean, you even got superstars like Kim Kardashian talking about the Momo challenge, and that is going to spark a fire. And I may catch a little flack from her peoples if they happen to see this, but it's nothing new. It's still the same basic things you have to watch out for. I'm going to play a short clip where they were talking about the Momo challenge 7 months ago.
While I was walking home from the train station, I got a message from an unknown number. The text had no writing, just a photo of a weird-looking woman. I thought it was a joke, so I deleted the message. However, I kept receiving the photo once a day. This is still happening and I have no idea who it is. Another person commented the following on a video. I recently had this contact appear in my list. I decided to send them a message as a joke, and I wasn't ready for the reply. Me and my friends were hanging out together and they asked me to contact them. I simply put, "Hi, wanna meet?" After around an hour, I got a reply with a photo of Momo in the bathroom with the light hardly on. This was followed by a message that said, "See you soon." Since then, I haven't had a reply from the contact, and I'm worried about what's going on. Other people have come forward with photos and accounts of this Momo. However, the story of what's behind the creepy woman in the story is rather boring. It turns out that it's actually a sculpture that is exhibited in a Japanese gallery a few years ago. The sculpture represents a figure from the Japanese folklore. These are demon-like mythical creatures, which are usually supposed to teach people moral lessons.
So like I said, folks, looks creepy, but it's very old news. When I first saw this picture, it made me think about a Death Note character called Ryuk, which is a Shinigami on a show called Death Note. You can see the similarities. You can see the bulging eyes. Ryuk, he was a god of death, kind of like the Grim Reaper in America, but basically he can write your name down in a notebook and cause death. And so I saw a lot of similarities. I thought that was interesting. That's just a side note. I had questions asked to me by parents. What should I tell my kids? The main thing, folks, is just to keep it positive. Keep the environment positive. You don't have to show them this picture or anything like that, but just set up the technology the right way, which you already know. Make sure you monitor their stuff online. Take an interest in their online interaction. So if they're talking about Fortnite and things like that, take an interest and just make sure, you let them know not to talk to strangers and all that good stuff. So keep it positive, folks. Keep it the same way. Don't scare your children for this viral thing that's going on. But anyway, that's all I got for you now. That's it. I'm out.